We're back in again with another stream. Guys, this is our first Chill Stream Tuesday. Guys, I'm excited. Sorry that was a little bit late. I had to set up. Just came back from work. I'm happy that we are doing these streams on Tuesday, including our chill streams that we have on Friday, of course. Just something, I'm glad we're doing more streams. I feel like that's what you guys like the most. So I'm glad we kind of have one in the beginning of the week, one at the end of the week. Maybe, I don't know, maybe later down the line, I wouldn't be opposed maybe doing 3 streams a week. But I kind of like 2 streams. Two streams I feel like is a good start off point. Marvel, nice to see you. Said, hey Zach, what's up? Not much. Crimson, nice to see you. Bethany, nice to see you. Guys, the first thing we're going to be talking about is Marvel Zombies. That's the first thing we're going to be talking about today. I'm actually waiting for like the, wait a second, let me see why the chat's not popping up. Give me a minute. I just want to see why that is. Okay, it was kind of off to the side. Sorry guys, it was off to the side. Let me fix that. Let me blow it up just a bit. I think that's good. That's pretty good. I don't want to make it any bigger than that, so that should be pretty good. But yeah, guys, it's just nice to see everybody. How's everybody's week been? Today is Tuesday, so it's the start of a new week. How is everybody? Seriously. Alternate, nice to see you. You said, hey guys. Did you hear about the Hasbro Pulse stream on September 9th? JJ, I did. Cannot wait. I heard from Dan Yoon earlier today saying that we were going to have a Pulse stream in September. We just weren't sure when. I was even guessing to myself. I was like, when could it be? Could it be at the end of the month? I was like, wouldn't it be funny if it was like next week? So it's on the 9th. It's on the 9th, and of course we are going to be covering it, so stay tuned. I'll probably set up the stream for that sometime later today, but we are covering that on the 9th, so stay tuned. Spider-Man shot in the trailer was peak. I did see that. I've seen a little bit. I haven't watched the trailer, but I did see that one shot that was going all over X. I did see that. The trailer was peak. I'm excited to watch it. We're going to be watching it after we talk about this poster. What's up, Ultra Nerd? So yeah, guys, I want to talk about the poster. The poster looks great. We do have a date. September 24th, I believe, is when Marvel Zombies is going to be out. And it says it right here on the poster. All episodes drop on September 24th. So I'm not sure how many episodes there are. So if you guys know, let me know how many episodes there are. I am going to be covering this on over on Patreon. So if you guys are interested, this will be a part of the $5 tier. I'm going to be reacting to these episodes come September 24th. I even thought about maybe after I'm done watching the episodes, we'll kind of talk about maybe kind of give up my sum up review on the episodes maybe afterwards. So expect probably maybe later that day on September 24th, I'll probably do like a live spoiler discussion talking about the episodes. And then the following, if you guys want to go check out I'll let you guys know once I'm done reacting to all the episodes of Marvel Zombies. I'll let you guys know whenever I am done. You said, I believe it's 4 episodes. Okay, Marvel, thank you for letting me know. You believe it's 4 episodes. So if it is 4, all 4 episode reactions will be up on Patreon, a part of the $5 and $10 tier on September 24th. But like I said, I would be totally down to do like a full spoiler review discussion, a live spoiler talk for Marvel Zombies later that day. I would assume that they're going to be dropping this maybe in the morning, or they could be dropping this at like 3 in the morning. I'm not sure when this is going to drop. I'm not sure if anybody knows yet. Maybe we'll kind of look that up and see when this is supposed to drop on Disney Plus. If it's just going to be like a morning thing or like a late like a midnight type release deal, like maybe like 1 in the morning, probably like around 3 in the morning, because usually if if Disney Plus shows, there's 2 options when they drop: 3 in the morning, or they drop at like 9, or like 9 at night, or they'll drop at like 9 in the morning. I feel like there's like 3 different options for like Disney Plus drop times. I hope this doesn't drop at 3 in the morning. I'm hoping it's either going to drop at 9 at night or 9 in the morning. I don't know yet. But I am excited for this. The poster looks cool though. I like how Cap is crawling out from the ground. Really, really cool. We see Ghost right here. I believe this is Ghost. I could be wrong. I feel like the reason I think it might be Ghost is because of kind of like I don't know if that's Ghost. I don't know. Is that Ghost, guys? Let me know. I feel like the eyes made me think it was Ghost. It kind of looked like a mask. But I know that this is, I believe, Okoye right here. Because, of the Wakandan armor, like the I'm trying to think of the the guards in Wakanda. Dora Milaje. Yeah. So I believe that this is Okoye. I know that this is the Scarlet Witch, of course. This is Wanda. This is Hawkeye right here. I can't really pinpoint anybody else. If you guys can pinpoint anybody else in this poster, let me know. But this is a dope poster. I am excited for this. Ooh, I hate zombies. I know you hate zombies, Bethany. Bethany said, I don't forget to share the link, Zach, in the stream. Yes, guys, I'll drop the Discord. I meant the Patreon link. I can actually drop it right now. So let me do that right now so you guys get notified. So when these episode reactions go up on September 24th. So let me actually drop the Patreon link. Thank you, Bethany. Thank you for reminding me. So you guys, if you guys are interested, you guys can come join the Patreon now. So let me copy a link and let me drop the Patreon link right here. Patreon link is up. So if anybody wants to go check out the Patreon, go do so. You know what I mean? It is free to check around. If you guys are actually interested in watching anything, of course, you guys will have to join the $5 or $10 tier. But this will be, these reactions will be up for the $5 and $10 tier. So make sure to go check around. As of right now, what's happening over on Patreon is I'm actually covering Iron Man Armored Adventures. We are 4 episodes in to Iron Man Armored Adventures. I'm dropping 2 episodes a week. I already dropped episodes 3 and 4 for this week. So episodes 5 and 6 will be up next week. So stay tuned. I'm actually really enjoying my rewatch of Iron Man Armored Adventures. It honestly feels like I'm watching it for the first time because I don't remember much. But yeah. You said, reading the chat real quick, you said zombies are cool. They are cool. I definitely think so. I believe 4 episodes. Okay, yeah, I read that. You said, Crimson, the phase of powers, I can see it. The phase of powers, I can see it. Okay. I think that's Ghost, white hoodie. I thought so too. I thought that was Ghost. Thanks, Ultra Nerd. I thought it was Ghost too. I think I see Namor in the background. Do you see Namor in the background? I know Namor. I did see him because people dropped stills from the trailer. I did see that. He looks dope. The zombie that looks like it's screaming. The zombie looks like it's screaming. I feel like, yeah, that looks like Ghost. And kind of how the eyes, how Ghost has like a couple of different like eyes on her mask. I feel like that might be Ghost. It has a necklace and green pants. Necklace and green pants. Oh, this? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Is that Namor? I feel like, yeah, that could be Namor. Possibly. Yeah. Shame we're not getting more of these zombie figures. I actually just got the zombie Iron Man recently. I need more of them. Marvel, I did see that. That is a cool figure. I don't have any of the Marvel Zombies figures, but they do look cool. That's funny. You say that because I recently finished rewatching Iron Man Armored Adventures. That's cool. That's cool, Chromezone. Well, as of right now, like I said, I'm rewatching it. I'm having a blast. It feels like the first time I've watched it. I haven't watched it since 2008, and that's when it came out, so I'm really enjoying it. So if anybody wants to come join, I'm doing episode reactions, or 2 episode reactions are coming out every week. Like I said, episodes 5 and 6 will be up next week, so I'm excited. How did they even get Namor? I have no clue. Roby, great question. I can't even tell who these zombies are. Yeah, some of them I can't tell either. That looks like Hawkeye, the one on the right. Yes, it does. Bethany Bethany, this is a sequel to the Marvel Zombies What If episode. Yeah, it is. It is. All right, guys, we're going to watch the trailer. I have not watched the trailer yet, so that's what we're about to watch. Love the poster. I do want to repost this because I do like the poster, so I'm going to do that. But we are about to get into the trailer reaction, so let's actually do that right now. This is the first time I am reacting to the Marvel Zombies trailer, so if I'm not kind of talking to the chat while I'm watching the actual reaction itself, because I am going to record. I am going to record and actually drop this as a reaction after the stream is done. I am going to, like, record. So if I'm going to do my intro for the reaction, and then I'm gonna like stop the video, and then we'll kind of talk more, and we'll talk more about it after I'm done with the trailer reaction. So I'm actually gonna do that right now. So let's get into it right now. So let me do start record. I think I could start recording. So let me do that. Or actually, I'll just do it right now. I'll just do it. I don't even have to record because this is practically recording. I'll just splice it. Hey everybody, Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse, and guys, we are back again with another trailer reaction. We are here to react to the Marvel Zombies official trailer. pretty excited about this. Marvel Zombies episodes and What If were pretty interesting to me. I'm actually excited to see that they're getting like I think 4 like an actual like show dedicated to it. I believe that this is 4 episodes, but we're about to kind of figure out, maybe they'll kind of give us some more information at the end of the trailer. But without further ado, we're going to get into it, and we're going to get into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it right about now. Okay, there we go. TVMA, okay.
Let's go.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. This looks pretty dark. I'm not gonna lie.
All the Avengers are dead,
Oh, okay, Yelena.
and they're coming for us.
All right, we got a world to save.
Shang-Chi. Sick. Who's that?
Namor.
Hey! Blade is in this? Oh!
Shit.
On the 24th? Yep. Who will survive? Is that what it said? There's Spider-Man! That's dope. From our heroes. That's sick. Blade looks cool. I believe this is Ghost. Yep, Ghost vs. Blade. Yo! Fire. Fire.
Whoa. That's how you do that then.
Wow. That was sick. Okay. Sick, sick. I actually want to go back to that real quick. Who? Okay, wow. What a cast. Wow. Okay, so Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Rudd, Florence Pugh, David Harbour, Tessa Thompson, Simu Liu, Awkwafina, Haley Steinfeld. Okay, I thought I spotted Haley Steinfeld. Wyatt Russell, Randall Park. Who's Randall Park? Let me know. I weirdly feel like I'm blanking. Iman Vellani, cool, and Dominique Thorne. Okay, wow. Stacked cast. I really, really like that. Stacked cast. I'm glad they got a lot of the actors that play the characters in the MCU to voice, kind of carrying over some of the actors from the MCU did do their own voice of their own character in What If. Some of them did, some of them didn't. So I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see that they're still going with that. I like it, you know what I mean, as they should. Ant-Man, WandaVision, he plays like a police officer. Okay, cool. That's sick. I love it though. This trailer was legit. I'm very, very excited to hear everybody's thoughts. So let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about our first trailer, official trailer for Marvel Zombies. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And yet again, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, post notifications, and like this video. But as always, guys, hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. All right, guys, I did that. Cool. I'll probably splice that up and post it later. But wow, it looks incredible, though. It does look really, really great. Like I said, stacked cast. This moment right here, too. I just want to go here real quick. Wow. Blade fighting Ghost is actually really cool. It's really, really cool. You said, let's fucking go, Marvel. You said, peak. Robia, that does look good. Wow. Ant-Man, WandaVision. Yeah, Ant-Man Vision. He plays like a police officer. Okay, Ant-Man, WandaVision. He plays like the police officer. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're talking about Jimmy Woo. Yeah, Jimmy Woo's gonna be, yeah, right? Randall is Jimmy Woo. Okay. That's who you're talking about. Okay, cool. The show gives off Walking Dead meets Marvel movies. Yeah, it does. I do like that. You said, Florence Pugh and Haley Steinfeld. The guy, nice to see you in here. It looks great. Marvel does look great. Very stacked cast. Yeah. If Calamity from the Walking Dead games shows up in this show, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. You said, you said laughing cast. I've been looking forward to this for a while. Marvel, I know you have. I know you were talking about it a lot. The guy, control yourself. Yeah, this looks good though. I actually want to watch this one part. This looks really, really dope. This is so sick. So sick. So fire. So cool.
Whoa. That's how you do that then.
That looks so sick. That one sequence looks so cool. I mean, also this looks like a fun project. This looks fun. And that's the thing is that I'm not going to lie, for me personally, the Marvel Zombies episodes weren't really my favorite. I enjoyed them, but they weren't my favorite. So, I am pretty excited. This makes me hyped more, especially because it is TVMA. I do want to also go to the part where I do like someone did point out that Blade is Moon Knight, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty cool concept. This part right here with Spider-Man's pretty cool. Right here. Let's go back. Right here, this is dope with Spider-Man. Like, he's ripping off zombie heads with his webs. That's sick. That's really, really cool. I mess with it. I really, really mess with it. It's really, really cool. You said, did you like Eyes of Wakanda? I missed the coverage. Sorry. Oh, I loved it. I loved Eyes of Wakanda. I did I did like a review for it on Instagram, and I believe I also posted it on TikTok, and I also posted it, I believe, on X, and also on the community tab. But I also talked about Eyes of Wakanda in my last, I believe it was my last chill stream, not the one that we had last, but the one before that. Around the time of Eyes of Wakanda, I talked about it, I believe, on chill stream for a minute. But I did like it a lot, the guy. I really, really liked it. It was great. It's definitely is so much, it definitely is so much grosser. Wait, what if Captain Marvel is zombified? That would be interesting. I don't know. I really don't know. A lot passed on this, where it's like it's a lot to cover, and I do want to watch this again because there was a lot. The following preview is rated. I love that. That's cool. Do you think the Watcher will show up? Who knows? Maybe. Yeah, that's sick. So gross. Now I wonder if he's a rogue zombie in this version. Now I wonder if he's a rogue zombie in this version. Who's the rogue zombie? I'm confused. Let me know. I do want to rewatch this, so let's actually watch this. We're gonna run it back. I do want to watch this again. I could see the Watcher popping up. Yeah, I could see it. Okay. I mean, yeah. It makes sense. Sorry, guys. I'm so tired. I have work today. I'm kind of like beat. Wait a second. My sister's coming in. Thanks. I appreciate it. Cool. No, I already have paper towels. Thanks. No, I'm good. Yeah, it is, sort of. Beth said it's like Marvel Mortal Kombat, which is pretty, I mean, it is gruesome. I do like how they didn't shy away from it, I'll tell you that, with the blood and the gore, and it being TVMA. She brought in pizza for me. Shout out to Bethany, thank you. I didn't eat anything, so, in terms for lunch, so I'm gonna, like, watch this one more time, and I'm gonna eat this pizza. So. TVMA, cool.
Let's go!
Marvel. Animation. I love it presents. Who is that got punched?
All the Avengers are dead. And they're coming for us.
I love it.
All right, we got a world to save.
I think that's Kate Bishop right there. It sounds like Mahershala Ali. Is that not him?
Shit.
On September 24th? Who will save us? Oh, that's it. It said, who will save us? So sick. From our heroes. Love it. Oh, so Wen Wu is in this too. That was sick. Conchu is like an image of Conchu. So fucking cool. It's so freaking cool.
Whoa. That's how you do that then.
Wow. Oh, is that Kamala? Is that Kamala right there? I think it is. I thought that was Kate Bishop. Or maybe that was Kate that I saw, but then that was Kamala right there. Yeah, this looks good. I'm excited for this. This should be good. Like I said, guys, all episode reactions of Marvel Zombies will be up on the 24th of September. Stay tuned. Okay, you said... read that. Okay, I could see the Watcher. I think the Watcher will show up to watch Kate and Yelena together, boys. Okay. Do you think T'Challa will die? Is T'Challa in this? I don't even know. I didn't even see him. Spider-Man, if he's zombified and a rogue zombie in the show. I don't think he's zombified right there. Who knows if he will become zombified? Who knows? If he dies, I will cry so hard. If the Watcher can show up in I Am Groot, I can definitely show up in the spin-off What If. Yeah, that's true. I don't know how they will handle T'Challa's voice. That's so gross. For real, maybe he'll just show up for 10, dies, and then that's it. I don't know. Ooh, he's gonna eat that pizza. This pizza? Wait. Ooh, he's gonna eat this pizza? What are you talking about? They probably just won't have Black Panther speak. We see him. I didn't even see him. Where did we see Black Panther? I don't know. That is Mahershala, definitely. I thought it is. It sounds like him. Was that Thor? I hope Thor shows up. He might. I heard Blade is voiced by the same guy who plays Titan in Invincible. Oh, I thought it was actually like It sounds like Mahershala. That was Kamala. Yeah, okay, I thought it was. It's not Mahershala Ali's voice. Chat. If we ever do see him, I think it would be Deadpool 4, like the whole. Wait. Sketch of Channing as Gambit that never happened. Okay. Okay, it sounds like Mahershala Ali. I just assumed it was. Okay. It looks good, though. I'm really excited for it. This should be good. This should be pretty good. It looks good. Okay. It's kind of... I don't know if there's any more I want to go through. This is a good official a good official trailer. Let me mute this, and we'll kind of go pan by pan. We can do that. Okay, well, we know that this is Okoye. I do feel like this is Okoye, right? Yeah, the sound is off on. The pizza should be good too. Wait, the mic... Zach, your mic keeps going in and out. Are you being serious? It keeps going in and out? It does. Okay. All right. I'm going to unplug it again. Damn. I think I had to end stream last time this did this. Is it good now? Yeah, the sound is off and on. Sound is off and on. Okay, let me know if it keeps acting up. Let me know. it shouldn't be. Because I remember the last time it did this, I had to completely end stream. So is it good? Alright, keep me posted, guys. You'll have to let me know. Because I can't have my like phone going and like this going at the same time. You have to let me know if it's good. But yeah, this... I can hear you fine. Okay. Just, yeah, keep me posted, guys. Keep me posted if it cuts out. You're good. Okay. All right. Well, I did unplug my mic, so hopefully it cooperates. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a Koye, I would assume. I think it might be good now. Okay, hopefully it is. I hope so, Marvel. Who is this? Who is this? Is this Zemo? I don't even know who this is. Is that Zemo? Let me know. This kind of looks like Zemo. Yeah, we can full screen while we do this. That kind of looks like Zemo. I can't tell, though. You have to let me know, guys. Okay, well, I know that this is Clint. This is Hawkeye. This has to be a Okoye. This is definitely a Okoye. This is Abomination. I couldn't tell who was running, the big bulky dude. But this is definitely Abomination. And then this might be Wanda, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't look like Wanda though, so I don't know. I don't know who this is. Who is that? I don't know who that is. This of course is Cap. This is Steve. Zemo, that was a brutal backshot. Oh, Lord. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, Abomination. We know by this. This is definitely Abomination. Okay. Hawkeye. This is a good shot. Maybe this is Wanda. I don't know who this is. It's hard to tell. See, that's the one thing I will say. Sometimes it's hard to tell who's who. It's very hard to tell. Like, I don't know who this is. Maybe Monica? Could that be Monica? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, this is Kate. This is Kate Bishop, I would assume. Or is that Kate Bishop? Or is that supposed to be I don't know who this is supposed to be. I would assume it was Kate, going off of like the last What If. It was Kate and it was Shang-Chi together. But if they're not going by that, this could very well be Awkwafina's character. I don't know. You saw Star-Lord, okay. I didn't see Star-Lord. Namor, okay. It's not late. It's Awkwafina. It's not Kate. It's Awkwafina. Chat. Correct. Chat. Wait. Chat. Autocorrect is clapping me. Clapping me? Okay. 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 No more. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Who's this? Who is this? I don't know who this is. Blade looks cool. Blade does look cool. Marvel. I don't know who that is, but Namor destroyed that person. This is Kate. I think that this is Kate. Okay. Okay, there's Jimmy. Oh, there's Black Panther. Okay. I didn't see him. Okay. Spider-Man, Black Panther, and also... I think this is like Ant-Man, right? Wasn't this like Ant-Man's head using the cape of levitation? Like, isn't this Ant-Man? I can't remember. Like I said, it's been a while since I've watched that episode. This is so cool. There's Thor. Wait, is this Thor? I think this is Thor. Yeah, that has to be Thor. Short hair, though. Okay, interesting. Blade's so cool. Who's that? Was that? I can't tell who this is, but I do know. Okay, was this supposed to be? No. Well, this is supposed to be. Is this Wasp? Was that supposed to be Wasp? I don't know. This could be Ant-Man, and this could be Wasp. I would assume. I could be wrong. It's very hard to tell, because this kind of looks like Hank's suit, doesn't it? Doesn't this kind of look like Hank? By the way the mask is? Kind of looks like Hank, and maybe this could be Janet. Maybe this isn't even like Scott and Hope. Maybe this could be like Hank and Janet. I don't know. Maybe. If he'll even speak. Wait. If he'll even speak. I don't know. I saw Conchu as a reflection in the blade sword. I know it's fire. That's Hank Pym. Okay, I thought it was. I was going to say. Might be Yellow Jacket and Janet. Yeah, I think this is Hank and Janet. I think so. So cool. We've seen that. We skip past that. It's dope. Yeah. Chops the crap out of her. Yeah, I'm sold. This looks good. Like I said, guys, all episode reactions will be up on the 24th. Stay tuned. Very excited for this. Should be interesting. All right, let's go on to Marvel Legends real quick. We'll talk about that because we have some Marvel Legends news. We'll talk about that for a minute. Let me eat a slice of pizza. Jimmy, nice to see you. All right, guys. Now let's talk about Marvel Legends. Okay, so Dan Yoon, which I suggest if you guys haven't done so already, you should totally follow Dan Yoon because he is one of the promoters for Marvel Legends. I believe he is one of the yeah, I think he just promotes stuff, promotes the brand and like he does advertising and stuff for the brand. If I'm correct, I could be totally wrong, but I suggest you go follow him because he's very, very he's a marketer, Marvel Legends marketer. Okay, I thought he was. I suggest you go follow him because he is one of the ones that announced that we were getting a Pulse stream this month. And Hasbro finally announced it. Hasbro Pulse just announced this 3 hours ago that it is going to be on September 9th at 11 a.m. EST. We are going to be covering this come September 9th. We are going to be covering this. I believe September 9th is next week. I could be wrong. Yeah, next Tuesday. I work on Tuesday. Okay. I'm going to have to reschedule work. Okay. I do work on Tuesday, so I'm going to have to reschedule work because I don't want to miss this. So next Tuesday on September 9th at 11 a.m. EST, we are going to have our next Pulse stream. I'm excited because I really don't know what they're going to be showing. I really don't know. They could be showing anything next week in terms of new legends, maybe new, the more premium Marvel Legend items, like the bigger items like the shields or the helmets. Maybe we could get John Walker's shield announced on September 9th. I do want to get a life-sized John Walker shield from Thunderbolts. That's one of my hopes that I want them to reveal is I really want a John Walker US Agent shield. I don't know if they're going to make one, but I do want one, and it would be a shame if they didn't make one, to be honest. I'm also hoping from this we will also get a Ghost and Taskmaster and also Bucky Thunderbolts figures announced. Whether we get just the the VR renders, whether we just get the renders of the figures or maybe they actually showcase the figures themselves, maybe that they're done. I do want those figures to get revealed because I do want to get those figures and I want to complete my Thunderbolts set. So I want those figures. You said last. Wait, that's a week from today. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Yeah, we need the taco shield. I don't know if I want a life-size taco shield. I just want like the shield itself. I think the taco shield's ridiculous. Like I would not want them to make a Marvel Legends taco shield. I wouldn't buy it. I probably would not buy it. I'd be like, this is dumb. It is cool, but I just wouldn't want a life-sized taco shield. Like, I just thought that was ridiculous when that happened in the movie. And I'm really hoping he doesn't have that in Doomsday. I really hope Bob fixes that shield. Because that was the dumbest shit ever. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I wouldn't rock it. I would probably drop that shit on the ground and be like, I don't want it. If it's not fixed, I don't want it. That's just me personally. But I do want them to make a life-sized John Walker U.S. Agent shield. I want it. And I want the rest of the Thunderbolts characters. I want those figures. I also hope maybe we get a Werewolf by Night Jack Russell and also Werewolf by Night Elsa Bloodstone. I want those figures from that special. I want those figures. We got Ted already. I want the Jack Russell. I want the Elsa Bloodstone. I want those. Shows how cheaply made is Shield. Yeah, Shield is lol. Yeah, shows how cheaply made is the shield his old. Yeah, exactly. It did when you like bend it. Yeah, I mean, then again, we don't know what John Walker's shield was made out of. In the movie, we don't know. We don't know. It could have been anything. I mean, if it was able to block bullets the way it was doing and block like Taskmaster's bow, the explosive arrow, that shield must be pretty strong. It must be something. We don't know yet what it is though. I hate how he isn't wearing his helmet in the end of Thunderbolts. Yeah, I do like the helmet. And he has his beret now, which I'm not a huge fan of the beret, but yeah, he has it. The hat. So I hope we get a Void figure. That's another one, Crimzone. I hope we get one too. So I have a couple of hopes I want to see in this next week's Paul stream. Who knows what we'll see, but I those are the ones that I'm hoping we get. I can't think of any other ones on the top of my head. What are you guys hoping we see next week? On the Pulse stream on Tuesday. What do you want to see? Let me know. I'm curious. All right. Let's go on to... let's read this real quick. He does rock the beret pretty well, actually. He does. He does. I think he rocks the hat good. I just like the helmet for John Walker. I want him to wear his helmet. It's iconic. I want him to wear it. Like, the hat's cool and all, but he's not going to be wearing... Is he really going to wear that in a fight, though? Really? No, I would hope not. Like, I want him to actually wear his, like, helmet. All right, now going on to another thing. So we covered this. Next Tuesday, 11 a.m. EST, there is going to be another Pulse stream this September. Now I want to go on to the, we had a figure that released today for pre-order. We did have a figure. We can just click this, that's fine. The Emperor Doom Marvel Legends figure did go up for pre-order today on Amazon and also other fan channel retailers like Big Bad Toy Store. I believe this also went up on Target. And this is also up on Amazon, Entertainment Earth. Those retailers it went up on. I'm not sure if this is up. I'm not sure if this is up on Walmart. It very well could be on Walmart. It makes sense for it to be up on Walmart, but I know for sure it's up on like GameStop, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, Target, Amazon. Hasbro Pulse, it's up there. I'm not sure if it's on Walmart. It very well could be on Walmart. If you guys know, let me know. But this went up for pre-order today. I copped it. I did put the link to Amazon in my community tab. So if you do want to pick up this figure, I believe it is still up on Amazon. You can pre-order this figure. This figure does not drop until January, I believe January 1st. We can actually go to my link. So let's do that real quick because I'm not quite too sure, to be honest, when this went up. So let's go to my YouTube channel. Let's just do that real quick. We'll go to my community tab and we'll just click the link because I believe it is January 1st that this figure goes up. Can you not pre-order? Yeah, you can still pre-order. Oh yeah, January 1st. Okay. So this item will be released on January 1st. Now, however, Amazon and Hasbro really like to move up the dates. So this very well could drop on in December. This could literally drop at the end of December. Who knows? It very well could drop at the end of December. So make sure you stack your bread. Make sure you kind of stack your bread and kind of leave some bread away at the end of December because this very well could get moved up. Marvel Legends likes to do that. They like to move figures up. Hasbro, Amazon, they tend to move their stuff up. I feel like it's very rare Walmart moves their stuff up. Target I feel like never really moves their stuff up. I feel like it's usually always Amazon, and it's usually, and it's not usually Hasbro, but like Amazon. I feel like lately is known to move their stuff up. I feel like Hasbro tends to move their stuff back. It's very rare I feel like they move their stuff up, personally. From my knowledge of me collecting figures for the last, I want to say 2 years now, right? I think I started collecting last year. Or was it the year prior? I don't know. For the last, I want to say 2 to 3 years, from my knowledge of collecting, Amazon lately has been moving things up. It's very rare they move stuff back. So if you're going to get it on Amazon, make sure you have money put away. That's all I'm saying. You said, that's very cool. You said, oh, wow. Bethany said, oh, wow, that's a cool figure. I know it is. I'm surprised it's not more money. Those big villain figures are usually $50. The 2-packs are usually $50. It's the only time they charge a single figure up that high is either if it's a maximum figure, they'll charge it $50 to $60. So I knew that this was gonna retail for either $24 to $27, and then hopefully $27.99 isn't the new normal. I really do hope that they still have the $24 figures. I know a lot of people are hoping that it wasn't anything beyond like $24 to $25. So I hope $27.99 isn't the new normal. I hope they're still doing the $24 figures, 27 and usually from time to time, some figures could be almost about $30. I feel like I guess it kind of makes sense that this is $27.99. I thought if anything, this figure would be $24.99. I'm not too upset about it. That's $27.99. It is what it is. But I'm not surprised that it's not $50 though. Like I didn't expect that this was going to be $50. But it is cool though that they did announce this and it is up for pre-order. So if you guys want to go pick up that figure, you can do so right now on Amazon and other fan channel retailers. Let's go back real quick. We can even like try to find there we go. We can just click this. All right, cool. But yeah, I love this figure. Can't wait to get this figure. My pre-order is already in. I have no clue where I'm going to put him on my shelf yet. I have no clue. Maybe, I don't even know where I'm going to put him. That's the one downside is I don't know where I'm going to put him. I have to figure it out. But he is a cool figure. $27.99 instead of $24.99. Real nice of them. Yeah, I know, Marvel. I know. I don't know why he's $27.99, but it's doable enough for me where I'm not too upset about it. It's doable. But yeah, I mean, it is interesting. It's not $24.99. I think if I'm correct, the black suit Toby figure though was like, wasn't that like $30? Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't that like figure $30? So every now and then you'll get the Marvel Legends that's like $27.99, $30. I think it's very. I mean, I don't remember the last single Marvel Legends that was 40. I don't remember. If you guys know, let me know. But I'm not too upset about it. I'm not too upset about the price. It is a dope looking figure though. I am excited just to get it in hand. I know a lot of people are annoyed. They're like, oh, if it's gonna be a certain price, it should have a cloth good cape. I'm okay with it that it doesn't affect me. If the figure has a cloth good cape or if it doesn't have a cloth good cape, I'm fine with it either way. Plastic or cloth, I don't really care personally. Yeah, it would be cool if we had a cloth good cape that actually had like bendy wire in it. It would be cool, but it's not a make or break for me. For me to hate the figure, like for most people, it is. Yeah, he was $33. That was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, that was pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. $33 for that figure was crazy. This is borderline almost $33. I believe with tax it goes up to like roughly almost $30. So it is crazy what they're asking for this, but at the same time, I'm not too upset. The reason I'm not too upset, and I'll say this, is because they're actually spacing things out a bit, at least for this. I have a lot of figures coming out in early October. I have a lot of figures coming out in early November. I'm glad that this figure isn't coming out until early January of next year. I'm glad. Would be cool to get a cloth cape so he could sit on the throne. That would be cool. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. It would be cool. That's the only benefit I'm thinking of a cloth good cape is the fact of like you can make your figure sit down without the cape being all weird. So I do see your point, Marvel. I do like that. All right. What else? Thank you, Bethany, for also sharing the stream on X. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm trying to think of some other things to talk about. We have this. This dropped 2 hours ago. By screen time, The Batman 2 begins filming April 2026. And this is via Deadline. Okay. Okay. We can just let's look at Marvel. Crimson, you said Doomsday poster. We got set photo leaks of Clayface movie. Ultra Nerd, I know. I don't even care about the Clayface movie, personally. Now this is hard. Okay. Someone made this. I think it was Rock Ryder that made this poster. Marvel Zombies and Spider-Man ripping off zombie heads. This shit's hard. This goes hard. I love when people get creative like this. This goes hard. This is sick. I'm reposting that. That's actually really cool. And creative, too. They make a poster out of that. Fire. Ew. Okay, that was really weird. We saw Fisk squishing Bro's dome. I might have to type in Avengers Doomsday. I did see this poster. I don't think it's real. Doomsday poster, Crimson, you said. I read that. You said, I cannot find those Thunderbolts 2-packs at any of my Walmarts. BTW, I've looked everywhere. Marvel, my best suggestion is just order them on Amazon. Don't even, wait for Walmart to get them. I mean, I was very lucky that my friend found the Thunderbolts 2-packs at a Walmart when he was on vacation before we got the display, the Spark Your Collections display. I got very lucky that I had my bro that found them and was looking out for me and picked them up. I suggest you just buy them on Amazon or Hasbro Pulse, wherever. I gotta type in Avengers Doomsday if I'm gonna find this poster. It's not popping up when I just type in Marvel. Okay, I did see this. This looks like not even concept art, but this just looks like they just put this together. This looks fan made. I know that Marvel probably did make it just as like a quick kind of thing to get people hyped. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks cool, but at the same time, this looks like, for instance, Cyclops. This looks like something someone made, like a fan-made concept art that they took and they just put in this. Not to say I hate it, but it doesn't feel very official. If that makes any sense. This looks like just something that they made to hype people up. And I think it did that. It got people talking. I don't think this is anything that we need to be taking like literal, because half of this stuff, these aren't even I bet you half the characters of the looks that they have on right now aren't even going to be the looks that they have in the movie. And also, they see Doom bots here. I don't even know if we're going to have any, like, Doom. If these are Doom bots, I don't even know if we're going to have Doom bots in the film. We might. Never say never. But at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, that poster is fan-made. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, it's dope. But at the same time, it looks very fan-made. Like, I was like, people took this literal, too. And were, like, talking trash. I'm like, this is fan-made. This is just something that they put up to get people hyped, super fan made. This isn't legit. People took it as legit, and then a lot of people were flipping out about it, like flipping out angry about it. I was like, some people just need to learn that. So like the things that they show at conventions a lot of the time are fan made. Like some of the times they're not even legit. They just put something together, they put something up to get people hyped. It is a pretty cool poster. It is cool. That's what he was saying. It is pretty cool. I was like, this is pretty cool. I'm like, I know this looks fan-made, but this looks really cool. You know what I mean? I saw this one. A lot of people weren't having it. A lot of people saw this and weren't having it. I was like, this looks fan-made. This doesn't even look real. It upsets me to think that people think Marvel would put this out. Like, are you kidding? It's like, it's something fun that you fans would make. But the fact that they think Marvel, I don't know how expensive Marvel is, the company would make this and put it out. That's just, people really are preying on the downfall of Marvel. I'm just telling you. Yeah. Marvel, you know. Like, how could people think that this was real? It looks cool. No shade to anybody that made this, but you can tell it looks fan-made, and people are just really rude and think Marvel would put this out. Like, that's just preying on the downfall. They don't even... Just you wait. Just you wait when Marvel... Give me a minute. I'm chewing. When Marvel drops, like, the official posters for Doomsday and Secret Wars, we're not even ready. How peak that's going to be. We're not even ready, bro. We're not even ready. Absolute cinema. This is going to be me when those posters drop. Absolute cinema. People forget who's working on these movies. People forget. I'm telling you, the same people that cooked for the Infinity War and Endgame posters. Some of the most hardest posters of all time. Like, culmination group photos, posters. Like, group posters. Peak. Yeah, you said, yeah, that's fan-made. Exactly. So, like, when it baffled me when people were all like, oh my god, if this is real, this is trash. I'm like, it's not real. The people that make comments like that are the people that hate on Marvel and want to use anything to to kind of feed into that. It's like I knew that this was fake. That's why I didn't even make any post about it. I was like, this is fake. It's cool, but I know it's fake. This isn't legit. And if it is that something that they put up in the convention hall, they did that only to spark up conversation. Like that was it. Like they didn't. It was nothing official from them. This is pretty cool. Where is he at though? Is he a zombie? Oh, is Icarus a zombie in this? Fire. This looks cool. I don't know what this is, but this is pretty cool. Maybe that was in the trailer. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. New Avenger. Wait. The new Avengers in Avengers Doomsday. Oh, okay. Just the end credit shots of the characters from Thunderbolts. If it was real, Marvel Studios themselves would have posted it. That too. You said it. You said it, Marvel. You said it. This is true. Oh, there's that shot. That's fire. Is this an actual poster? No. I like the shot of Blade and Khonshu. Blade and Khonshu. So I made a fast poster design using it. Peak poster. Like, this is cool. If Marvel starts releasing posters like this for Marvel Zombies, and like the one we saw previously where Spider-Man was ripping off the zombie heads, great promotion. Great promotion for Marvel Zombies. I love how fans get creative. That's my favorite things when fans get... Why can't I like this? What the heck? Can I like this? I can. Why can't I like this? Oh, there we go. That's weird. Alright, that was weird. This is a dope poster. I like when people get creative like this. Plus, Marvel never releases posters until the trailer drops. You said it. You know it, Marvel. You know it. First look. Okay, so this was Thor. Okay. So Thor was in the trailer. Okay. Yeah. He has like short hair though. That's going to be interesting. Someone said wood. Okay. I don't even want to go in depth. I know what they're talking about, but I don't even want to go into depth. Khonshu makes his return in Marvel Zombies. With Blade as Moon Knight. That's fire. Yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to think of some other stuff to talk about. Okay, you know what? Actually, this is a pretty good topic. I guess we can kind of go out of here for a minute. Or we could just kind of... Should we just... Let's just go on the homepage. Just go to the homepage of my channel. Alright. Guys. So the thing I want to talk about now is... I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of slumped in the idea of I need some ideas for some content. I need some ideas. I'm not gonna lie, these past like 2 days, yesterday and today, before I got on stream, I'm not gonna lie, I've been very depressed. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm in a simulation. Weirdly enough, I feel like I'm in a simulation in terms of like my life right now. I'm back from biking. Any news? No, not much other news. We're just talking about Marvel Zombies and kind of like saw some like still images from Marvel Zombies. Thor is confirmed to be in it. I thought it was Thor in the trailer, but I couldn't quite tell. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like I said, I've been these past few days or 2 days, I've been like kind of depressed and kind of like feeling like nothing's really, I don't know, feeling like, just living in a simulation, feeling like nothing's really going anywhere. I haven't posted in like 13 days in terms of like content. And I feel comfortable talking to you guys about this because, we talk about serious topics like this all the time. You guys are my family. I love you guys. And I want to be honest with you guys, and I want to kind of like talk about stuff that even the hard topic stuff to talk about. And I don't know, I've just been really down lately. And I'm just trying to figure out what content to make. Because like I said, lately I was going to make a video on it, but I'm kind of like tired of making figure unboxings a bit. I feel like I've kind of like I'm kind of burned out of making figure unboxings because a lot of the ones I did recently, I got those figures, but I would hold on to them for so long. And I was talking to Troy about this because Troy is kind of in the same feeling the same way I'm feeling in terms of we get figures, we hold on to them for too long, and say we're gonna unbox them, and our lives get busy, and we keep pushing it off, and our excitement for getting in those figures dwindles because we don't open it right away because we're really busy, and we don't open it right away because we want to make a video, and then life takes over. We're holding on to the figures for weeks, and by the time we open the figure, by the time we're free to do a video, we don't want to make a video. We don't want to do it, and we kind of like we just feel like the figure's there. We don't feel the hype that we felt when we got the figure and the excitement we got when we got the figure, because yeah. So it just feels it's a sad feeling, because when I started, we're here for you, bro, always. Thank you, Marva. I really appreciate it, and thank you, Bethany. But like, I feel like I don't want to feel like ungrateful for what I have in terms of like figures, or not feel excited for what I'm getting. And I feel like that's a part of it, because I feel like when you hold on to a figure for too long, like your excitement, you finally like, it's like this. Would you, for instance, like in the best perspective, like it's like you get something on Christmas, but your parents say you can't open it until weeks later, or you can't open it right then and there. So then when the moment you finally are able to open it, you're kind of like, well, I was excited before, but now it's kind of like I know it's here, and it's like it's like my excitement isn't there anymore, because like it already surpassed that kind of like that excitement when you get something in the mail and it's something you've been looking forward to and you hold off for so long. I've had figures I've had for like weeks, and I haven't, and like life gets in the way, and I get a chance to open it, and then by the time I get to it, I'm not excited to open it, and I just put it up on my shelf and I don't really talk about it. It's not a good feeling, and it's like, so every now and then I think I'm just gonna unbox figures for myself and enjoy them and kind of take them in and appreciate them. And even every now and then, I even thought about making some videos about just talking about some of my figures I'm appreciative for. Like, I really appreciate, like, some of my favorite Marvel Legends, kind of, like, pull them out, talk about them, and just, just appreciate them. So, some of the ones, maybe that I even got recently, like, maybe even talk about, like, my She-Hulk. Like, I got my retro card Fantastic Four She-Hulk. I unboxed that, like, for myself. I was like, because it took me so long. It was just sitting up on my table, and I was like, I just got to the point where I was like, I didn't want to unbox it. I was like, I don't want to make a video, and I don't want to unbox this in a video. Like, I just don't feel like I want to do it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just unbox it for myself. Like, I think every now and then I need to have, like, figures I unbox for myself to kind of, like, appreciate it. And then kind of, like, every now and then do, like, a figure unboxing. And kind of, I feel like I need to get back to, like, appreciating things a bit more in terms of, like, what I'm getting and kind of taking it in. And kind of, like, be a kid almost, you know what I mean? And kind of get it and kind of like appreciate it more. I feel like I don't appreciate it as much when I'm waiting for so long, and when I get to the point of making the video, I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. I don't know. My sister is like, you might be burnt out, and it might be true. I've been bombarding figure unboxings and getting in the notion of it's normal me holding off on unboxing these figures. It's not. It's really not. It's like, I need to get back to just unboxing them for my, you know what I mean? And just appreciating them and kind of unboxing them for myself and kind of like doing that. You know what I mean? I kind of feel that way. I've done the same thing with figures. There's a ton of stuff I haven't opened. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this is a normal for collectors. Video idea, top 10 Marvel Legends that need figure updates. That's a good one. It's a pretty good one. It's okay, Zach. I was burnt out this year. That's what I feel. I feel burnt out. I feel like I overdid it, and I feel like I kind of set myself up for it feeling like a job. And not feeling like, I'm feeling fun unboxing it for you guys, but also unboxing it for myself on a video. It feels like it's just become a chore and something that, it's not even worth the fact of like, oh well, if my life gets in the way, I'm making the figure sit in the box, and that's like I almost like that excitement I have for it isn't there anymore by the time I open it. And by the time I open it, it's no longer there anymore, but it's also I don't have the excitement to unbox it for you guys. And then the video just comes off stale and comes off bad. Like, I mean, I've been feeling that way lately. Like, especially, that's why I opened the She-Hulk for myself. I didn't do a video. That's why I also opened the Gamerverse, Omega Red, and War Machine for myself. I was like, because it got to the point where I was waiting too long, and I've been super busy, and I felt like my hype kind of just died off of me wanting to just make a video, and just me not having the drive to make a video, because I wasn't excited for it anymore to make a video. So it's like, my sister put it best, where it's like, if I get a figure, I should just open it right then and there, and don't even like think about it, like just try to just open it up and just either make a video or just open it up for myself to kind of encapsulate that excitement and really appreciate and kind of take it in and kind of like be happy with what I have. And even what I've been doing is been going around my room, just kind of appreciating and kind of messing around with my figures a bit more, and just kind of reposing some things. I cleaned up my shelves the other day, kind of just trying to take it in and kind of appreciate my collection. I just kind of been like reevaluating some things, and I just want, if you know what I mean, I don't want any of this to kind of like this, not negative, but kind of the negative, like this energy that I'm feeling of just feeling burnt out going into a video, and you guys kind of knowing that it looks like that I don't have the, like, I'm not passionate about doing that. You know what I mean? Or I don't really have the excitement to do it. Like, I don't want to ever have that, kind of put out that content. I don't want to do it. So that's why I was kind of like, you know what, let me take a step back. Let me just open these for myself and kind of appreciate having these, and kind of like, just, you know, and just share, like, have that excitement for that figure, and kind of just, you know what I mean, put them up. So yeah, you know what I mean? I remember last year I would get Marvel Legends every week. Yeah. There's a video about this. Is there a video about this? Yeah, I just feel burnt. I feel burnt out. In terms of like making unboxings, I feel like I really overdid it. And also I don't know. It's also like, I don't want to think about it, but I don't want to think about it's a numbers game. Like I'm talking about that too to Troy. I was like, I don't want this to feel like when I put out something, when I put out like a figure video, I don't want it to be like, oh well, if it doesn't get this certain amount of the likes on it, like the video, like, and a certain amount of views on it, it's not a good video, or it's not, like, you know what I mean, or I shouldn't do, like, I don't want to think like that, you know what I mean? Like, feeling like if I put out a video and it doesn't do well, I'm like, oh well, it's like, I shouldn't make any more videos like that. It's like, I should be doing it just because it's fun. Not that go by it like, oh, if it's not doing well, maybe people aren't liking it and maybe I shouldn't do them or whatever. Like, that's an adding into it. And that's the YouTube side of me thinking. And again, that's it happens to every YouTuber, where they're like, oh, well, if it's not doing this certain thing, initially they do it because it's fun, and then it comes to a thing where it's like it feels like a chore, and it feels like a job, and then it's like they don't have the excitement to do it anymore, or they're thinking maybe I shouldn't do it anymore because it's not doing what the numbers that, you know what I mean, you just start looking too much into the numbers. Like, I don't want to like look at it like that, because it's just, that's not why I do the unboxings and do the things that I do. I do them because I think they're fun, and I know you guys think that they're fun. But lately, I've been thinking like, oh, if it doesn't hit this certain amount of likes, or if it doesn't hit this certain amount of views, maybe people aren't liking it, or people are clicking off at a certain time. Maybe I'm getting in my head about it, and it's a part of being burnout, and I need to kind of look, like, reevaluate like how I'm looking at things. I send you the video on Discord. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jamegi. And I hope you guys understand, you know what I mean? I really want, for my mental health, but also for, like, from what I'm putting out, I want it to be good. And I want it to, and I want to feel good when I'm making it. That's why I haven't done those unboxings, because I wasn't feeling good and I didn't want to make it. I was like, I don't feel good about putting these out because I just feel like my excitement isn't there, and it almost feels like I'm being forced to do it, if that makes any sense. I'm not just doing it because I want to do it and I'm excited to do it. And that's, again, all because I'm waiting to unbox the things. It's turned into that. It's gotten into the collector brain where you're collecting so much that things are stockpiling, and then you're not get to the point where you're like, oh, I'll get to it, and then you decide to get to it, and you know you don't have that excitement anymore about the figure, also about making the video about the figure. It's just bad. Watch it in stream. It's really good. It's a great. Watch it in stream. It's really good. Okay, I'll check it out. I might have watched it. I mean, I've been watching a lot of videos about collectors, and yeah, you know what I mean. I want to also. I don't want this to turn into something I don't like to do. Like in terms of collecting, I love collecting. I love action figures. I love it all. So I think every now and then I'm gonna just unbox stuff for myself and kind of like take it in without making it into a video all the time. So I think every now and then you guys will see an unboxing. It might not happen too often anymore, like so much, but every now and then I still will try to drop an unboxing. But going forward, I kind of just want to take it in and kind of like take in the figure, be excited, and kind of like for the right moments feel like, okay, like put out a video when I'm really excited to do an unboxing on something. If I really get a chance to do it right then and there, put out that video because I'll be excited to do so. I'm just re-evaluating how I'm looking at things. It's always good to take a break. After I made my Spider-Man suit, I decided to take a break and just make community posts, focus on my life, family, friends, more. Always remember to take a break. Thank you. I appreciate it. Seriously, guys. His channel is called so I think I've watched this person before. As I said, lies collectors tell themselves. I haven't seen this one. How long is this? Jimmy, how long is this video? Because if it's super long, I'll probably watch it on my own time. Because I definitely don't want to, like, take up... Unless you guys all want to watch this, we'll watch it. His recent videos, is this the one that I want to watch? This one? But yeah, guys, it's just, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like, my sister said take a break. Bethany did say take a break, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to not make videos if you just want to go do streaming, that's fine, like, you know what I mean, take a break, you know, until you really feel passionate to make a video or do something. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, I feel like I haven't deserved a break. And it's sad to feel that way, but I feel like I don't deserve a break. And it really makes me sad that I'm thinking like that, but I feel like I don't deserve it. And I've been upset about it, to be honest. And I don't know, like I said, I'm trying not to think this way. I'm trying to like reevaluate and kind of like, I mean, I'm in this, took the right steps in the right direction where it's like, okay, like I'm gonna, you know, I'm not gonna do unboxings unless I really want to do them and I really feel like I'm excited to do them, and maybe change figure lines. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, you do, man. You work really hard. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know. Like I said, I told Beth, Beth's like, you deserve it, but it's like, I told her, I was like, I don't think I do. I haven't, because I told her, I was like, I haven't posted in like 13 days. Then again, I haven't had any ideas to post anything in 13 days, and yeah. Did you say for real? Is that what you said, alternate, for real? I could be burnt out. It could be burnout just for Marvel Legends. I don't think so. It's not the fact that I'm burnt out collecting. It's the fact that it's the fact that like I feel bad when I don't get an unboxing out that I know I need to get out. And it's like when I don't end up getting to it until later on because of life. Because guys, my life is my family life is super busy. I help my family like every day to the point where I sometimes don't even have time to go to the gym. Like, I'm pretty much like the main cleaner of my house. There's 10 kids that live in my house. I'm practically the only one that helps my parents out. And it's stressful. And I barely sometimes have time to go to the gym. And it's sometimes I don't know. It's not the fact that it's the collecting. Marvel Legends are great. You know what I mean? It's the fact that mentally I've turned it into, I'm not gonna unbox it right now. I don't have time to. I'll unbox it later. Like, I'm going straight into video mode. Like, it needs to be a video or I can't open it. It's like, it's that mentality that's messed up. Is that I need to get out of that mentality where it's like, and get back to how I was before, where it's like, when I get a figure, I unbox it because I'm excited to unbox it, and I'm unboxing it for myself, not turning it into like a chore where it's like, oh, well, I can't, it's like, oh, I can't do it right now. It's like almost like telling your kid, oh, you can't have the cookie now until you have dinner. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, or you can't have whatever until you do that. You know what I mean? It's kind of I've kind of set it up for myself where it's like, I'm thinking that way, where it's like, I can't open it. I have to make a video on it. And if I have the time to do it, I can't open it for myself. I need to make a video on it. It's like, I can't look at it like that. I need to unbox things just for myself. If I want to unbox things for myself, I can't look at it as like, oh, this needs to be a video. It's that mentality. I can't be looking at things like that. Like, it needs to be a video. It's like, no, it doesn't need to be a video. I can just unbox it for myself. And again, it's gotten like that because I've set it up like that. And I need to kind of like reevaluate. You know what I mean? I feel that, brother. I haven't made a video in a month. It's better to hold off and feel a real passion for making something than consistently, pump out content and get burnt out. Yeah, or like not feel happy about what you're putting out. You know what I mean? Or the worst thing is that you do it and it's like again, that's the creator mind of me, is that if it doesn't, I could make something, and if it doesn't do the numbers, I get annoyed at myself. You know what I mean? I can't be like that. I can't be like, well, it's just, that's the name of the game. It's like, if it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just need to kind of think of it that way and kind of not overthink about it. But yeah, do weekly Peacemaker streams for fun, and they're totally refreshing. Videos will come, but not when it feels like a must or homework rather than fun. Exactly. That's what it feels like. I don't want it to feel like homework. And when it get to it, it's like when you get like, you're backed up on homework, and that I'm using the figures being the homework. When you have a lot and you're backed up because life is so busy, and you don't let yourself just unbox them. Because like I said, Troy's super busy. I'm super busy. Me and him sometimes have figures stockpiled. Him more than me will have figures stockpiled because we can't get to them. And then when we do get to them and we do have a free moment, we don't want to make videos on them because we either have too much or we don't feel excited to make the video anymore. Like, and you know what I mean? It feels like homework. It feels like chores. So that's why going forward, it's like when I have a figure and it comes in, if I just want to unbox it for myself, I'm gonna unbox it for myself. Everything doesn't need to be a video. And I feel like it's a good way of thinking. So it's just me reevaluating and kind of appreciating things a bit more, and me just appreciating things more. Because sometimes also when you get too many figures, it constantly moves where we're always thinking about the next figure. It's like I wanna reevaluate and kind of like be like, okay, take in the figure I am getting and appreciate it before I go on to the next figure. And sometimes when you stockpile so much, you don't appreciate it. Sometimes you'll just unbox everything, put everything up, and just call it a day, but you don't appreciate what you're getting in. I just want to reevaluate and kind of just appreciate what I have, and just kind of think of more of a healthy way of kind of like doing things going forward. You know what I mean? I have to take a break from posting on Instagram. I posted stuff daily. I would get major burnout. Try just a couple figures with posting a video and see how you feel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think every now and then I'll post a video, an unboxing, if I feel like it. I don't want to force myself to do it. You know what I mean? I think that needs to be the thing I do going forward, is that forcing myself will feel like homework. When you force anybody to do something, they don't want to do it. I need to just do it when I feel like wanting to do it. I just gotta kind of look at it like that. Your passion should never feel like a chore. If you really love unboxing Marvel Legends and make videos, then that is your gift. But at the same time, it's all about pacing yourself. Never doubt yourself. Yeah, Zach, I just remember that most of our fave superheroes deal with similar situations that we are dealing with when it comes to balancing family and life with our favorite hobbies. You're not alone. I appreciate you. Seriously, thank you, Ultra Nerd. I'm glad you guys understand. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I didn't even know really how to say it. Like, I was kind of like in my own, like, the only person I really talked about it was my two friends, Jamie and Troy, and I also talked to Bethany about it, but I was like, I don't know how to approach it, and I felt stuck. I was like, I don't know what to post, and I feel like the things I should want to post, I don't want to post, and it's like, yeah, I think I've done a lot. I've done a lot, and I think I've just burnt myself out. And mind you, I never took a break. That's the things I don't think any of you guys know, is that I never really took a break. I felt like I didn't know how to take a break. Really. I've always been posting. And I don't know, it's probably not been the best. But when that's kind of like what you do, it's just your daily routine, is that you try, like, it's just you get into that habit, and it gets to the point where it's like you don't know what to do when you don't post. So I don't know. But I think, yeah, I'm going to like reevaluate and kind of do things differently. That's why I'm kind of glad I'm doing streams right now instead of videos, because streams I get to talk to you guys. Videos, I feel like I'm just, it's different. It's just a video, and I'm hoping someone comments. But with streams, I'm talking to you guys literally. Like, it's just kind of like our kind of like group session where we're just talking about life, or talking about what bothers us, and kind of just talking about the things we love. I like live streams a lot more. I think also it's okay to kind of pivot. I think I like doing live streams more lately than me doing videos. Personally, I kind of like doing the live streams a little bit better. And everybody always has that, where they kind of pivot doing different things for a bit, or maybe change some things up for a bit. But yeah, that's why I think I decided to do 2 streams a week, because that way I get to keep in touch, and we still get to talk about news and whatever. But yeah, I really like the streams a little bit more. You know what I mean? I feel like as of late, I just feel like the streams have been something I really love to do, and it doesn't feel like I'm forcing myself to do something or anything like that. You know what I mean? You said facts ultra nerd, plus our greatest heroes deal with this. This is true. Ultra nerd speaking facts. Very natural when us content creators take blocks of breaks, cuz the news or content isn't enough to decide so much time out of the day. Yeah, it's hard. It's very, very hard to, especially when I'm always helping my family out. I love helping my parents, but when you're the only one helping out of 10 people that live in your house, it gets draining, mentally draining, and it's just very, very hard. And then I feel bad when I don't post a video at the end of the day, when it's like my day could get so busy, and I feel bad. And it shouldn't be like that, but it's sadly how it is. There will be rounds of huge news and reveals. Sometimes there will be a month of more of it being stagnant, yeah, and nothing major, just part of the process. Yeah, I love your channel streams. Thank you, Jamingi. Thank you, truly. Me too. I'm glad you guys love them. Yeah. Yeah, I love the idea of you streaming twice a week. I like it too. I like it. I like it a lot. Streams are more interactive, easier to set up just to talk and go. Yeah, I can go, right now watching Peacemaker and not rushing to clip something or for a video has been very chill for me. I bet. I see that you're liking it, bro. I see you're liking Peacemaker. That's great. I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. Yeah, it's been nice. You know what I mean? I've been riding my bike a lot more. I mean, like I said, guys, I'm kind of trying to, take some time, do things in strides. I walked on the trail the other day with my bro, with Troy. When I say bro, I can mean Troy, or I can mean my brother, or I can mean my other bro, Jamie. But but you guys get the gist. I went on a walk. We went on a trail. We walked like 5 miles, and didn't even know, just talking, and just being able to talk and walk and kind of just take a minute where you're not looking on social media, or you're not like having to think about the next video, or you know what I mean, and just let your brain kind of shut down for a minute and kind of just talk and walk and catch up and kind of just not think about anything was great. Like I said, we walked 5 miles, and we didn't even know this. We walked 5 miles. I haven't seen any of that show yet. Me neither. I mean, I've noticed some people have been really, really enjoying it. You included, John. I noticed you've been really, really enjoying it. I haven't gotten the chance to watch it yet. I don't know if my friend has gotten the chance to watch it yet either. It just didn't look up my alley, season 2. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a watch, maybe at the very end. I don't know. I ride my bike every day. Jamigi, I've been riding my, I have an electric bike. Practically a motorcycle. And I've been riding that. I've been riding that from work. I've been riding that to the gym. Since I don't have to, I don't drive. So since I don't have to wait for my parents to like be able to take me to the gym, I can just get on my bike and go to the gym, which is nice. It's a little bit more freedom. So I've just been kind of, reassessing things and kind of just doing things differently. And I've been wanting to try to get outside a lot more, and because I love outside, I love going on trails, I love riding my bike, I just love kind of getting out. And it's just, I just need to get out of that content creator mind for a minute and kind of just like, every once in a while just go, not, you know what I mean? Not just like, even taking a break from doing the cleaning and kind of doing everything around my house. Kind of like, for instance, instead of me coming home from cleaning at work, because I clean at work, I'm a cleaner at my job, kind of coming home and not cleaning at home. And because my house is a mess right now. But I was not in the mindset to go home and clean and be the only one cleaning or helping. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, I need to move myself out of this situation, and I need to just leave, come down to my sister's. I knew I had this. I knew I had to go live, so I knew I had this to look forward to. But I just needed to just say no for a minute and be like, you know what? No, like the kids can help out at home. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go do this. Do something that I want to do for once. And kind of just, yeah. So that's what I did. I was like, you know what? I can't let my anxiety and kind of just me, like, the habit of feeling like I need to be cleaning at home. I was like, no. I was like, I gotta go. So I just left and came down here. Very much about balancing the real life stuff with the online stuff. We share a current pattern of content creation. And it's been very beneficial mentally, and prevents burnout. Yeah. I'm not a John Cena fan, so I think that's the main turn off for me, to be honest. Yeah, I get you. John Cena is definitely not for everybody, and Peacemaker is definitely a certain taste. You know what I mean? So I totally get that. When you do YouTube, remember that you need to do it for yourself and not to make someone or to impress someone other than yourself happy. It's good that you bike with friends. That's awesome. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is that, yeah, like, I mean, I know I do. Like, at the end of the day, I am doing this for myself. I love making content. And I love spending time with you guys. I love it. I haven't seen Superman yet, Ultra Nerd. I've practically seen it via TikTok, though. I'll tell you that. I don't know if I'm gonna like that movie. I'm telling you, I've seen so much at this point where I've practically seen the movie. I'm gonna wait though until I actually like sit and watch the movie. I'm planning on watching it when it comes out on HBO Max. It's supposed to come out at the end of, I think, at the end of October. Then again, my sister just bought it. I just haven't. She didn't buy it. She rented it, but I think she has it for like 4 days. I don't know if she still has it or the rent expired, but she did just recently rent it again, or rent it for the first time. Why am I saying again? She saw it in theaters with my younger brother. Bethany, I don't need. She liked it at first, but then she thought about it, and then I don't think she likes it anymore. The more she thought about it, and like, you know what? Maybe it wasn't really that good. My little brother loved it though, which is great. I was like, because for him, that's his first time seeing Superman. So I was very happy for him. That's his Superman. I was like, that's great. I'm glad that that's your Superman. That's great. I told my sister I would rather wait for it to be free on streaming. I really don't want to pay for it, to be honest. It doesn't look good enough for me to want to pay for it. But I just haven't had the chance to come around to watch it because she did rent it. I just don't know if it's still up for rent. I meant for like, it's still like, we still have it. Because I know you have it when you rent something, you have it for like 4 days. I don't know if the rent is expired. But I know I'm going to watch it whenever it comes out on HBO Max. Walks are good for your mental health and well-being. I went on a walk yesterday, but I'm not going to lie. I feel like the walk didn't really do too much. It definitely does though, but yesterday I just felt so in my head that I felt like the walk wasn't working. Mind you, I had my mind set on going to the gym, but the gym was closed yesterday, which sucked. Now that's a live stream right there, my friends. Laughing my ass off. Superman talk. Wait, what? That's a live stream right there, my friends. Laughing my ass off. Superman talk. Mystery Disney slate stars tomorrow? Wait, no, you said Mystery Disney slate starts tomorrow. What's that? Noel? Let me know. Even if you don't end up liking the movie, I think you will agree that David Cornsweet is a phenomenal Superman. I mean, just generational casting there. I mean, I'm really happy that my little brother loved that movie. When I mean little brother, I'm talking about my little brother Mason. I think he's like 4 years old now. I think he's like 4 or 5. I'm again, I have 10 brothers and sisters. It's a lot to keep up with. I feel bad that I don't even like know the age of my little brother, but like I said, I have too many siblings, and my mind is always firing on like always firing neurons, I swear. But he loved it. He had the biggest smile on his face. My sister told me when he was even talking to me about it. He was, oh my god! Like we got him a Superman shirt the day after the movie because of how much he loved the movie. I was really happy for him. I was like, that's how I felt when I first watched Superman for the first time. Brandon Routh's Superman, like Superman Returns. That was the first time I laid eyes on Superman. That's how I felt. And just hearing my little brother, like, I didn't realize you had that many. Oh, I have more. 10 is just who lives in my house. I have 10 siblings that live in my house, but I have more siblings outside of the house. So yeah, I have a huge family. 3 biological kids from my parents. The rest are adopted. Yeah, you guys know that I'm adopted. I've said it multiple times, but my parents have 3 biological. The rest are adopted. I didn't realize. Yeah, I have a ton of siblings. DCU, Superman, HBO, Max stars. Oh, okay. I think I did. Yeah, they like what they have like behind the scenes talk or something. I forget what you call it. Maybe that's what you said. We need the hope and spirit of Superman around now, so I'm so happy that it performs the way it needed to. Yeah, it definitely needed to perform. And the character actually has a future popping up in multiple feature things. Yeah. I understand you, Zach. I have a lot of siblings too. It's a lot to deal. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. We have birthdays like every week. Yeah, the kids having a new, mainstream Superman that they can call their Superman and look up to is beautiful. It is a beautiful thing. Even though, like, I don't know. For me personally, all the clips I've seen of David's Superman, I don't know. It's just, he might not be my Superman. Not to say he's a bad actor. I think he can act, but I feel like from the clips I've seen from the movie, I just feel like he might be trying a little bit too hard. But that's just my personal opinion. Other people might think otherwise, but I don't know. I have to actually like sit down and I feel like actually watch the full movie to maybe to make that full consensus, but I don't know. DC did need a good box office. Yeah, they did. Performance, especially after Joker 2. Especially after Joker 2. Or better yet, what Joker 2? What Joker 2? I don't remember there being a Joker 2. Birthdays every week, low-key fire. Yeah, I mean, it's good when you have like, yeah, practically we have like cake and sweets and food every week, and yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, we always have people over the house. I feel like even when we don't have people over the house, there's still 10 people that live in my house, so it's always... That's why I had to move the studio down to my sister's, because it was just non-stop loud chaos. That's why I had to move it here. It's just... yeah, I just had to move it here because I love my brothers and sisters, even though a lot of the times they don't help. I still love them. They're family. But yeah, I had to move the studio here. It just was it wasn't doable. Making videos and doing it was bad. If you guys were here before, you guys know how bad it was. Like, it was bad. You know, watching the full thing instead of clips is better way to critique something. Exactly. So I think I actually because like I said, the clips I would have seen with him, I don't know. It's very iffy. I actually feel like I need to watch the full film to kind of get a grasp if I can like fully critique that on if you know his Superman works for me. I don't know. What time? I'll let you guys know whenever I watch it though, and maybe I will do a stream and maybe I will talk about it. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to me though, and if I decide to do that, maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll. I don't know. If I end up, when I tell you guys, it most likely will probably be on stream. So maybe we'll make a segment where we talk about it, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Maybe that's what we'll do. But I don't know though. Like, yeah, non-stop birthdays, non-stop events. Just yeah. I feel like I never kind of get a dull moment of my life. I'll tell you that. There's no dull moment with my family because I have like again 10 brothers and sisters, full chaos at the house. Yeah. But I don't know. It's nice that the house is really never quiet. You know what I mean? There's always energy around the house, and yeah, I guess that's a good way of looking at it. But I don't know though. I definitely want to reevaluate, and I'm glad that I talked about it. It makes me feel a bit better, especially that you guys understand. Not thinking you guys wouldn't understand. It was just, you know, I don't know. I just didn't know I didn't know how a way to say it. You know what I mean? But I think the fact that I'm saying it and kind of like talking about it makes me feel a bit better, and kind of like knowing that you guys understand. You know what I mean? If you watch and don't like Superman, I will send... Wait. 5? Oh, hell no. You will not send 500 Baby Joey's toys to my house. Oh, hell no. Thank you for the donation, though, Superwise. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. That's very nice. That was very nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Real talk to quote Steve, I'm with you to the end of the line. I appreciate it. Thank you. Seriously. Thank you. I'm really glad that you guys understand. I'm really, really glad. Because like I said, I didn't know there was a way to say it without me feeling like I was going to disappoint anybody. So I'm very, very happy that you guys get it. And yeah, I just, I'm reevaluating some things, and yeah. You know what I mean? And I feel like even the videos the thing I will say is that the Fallout reaction I was very happy to make. It didn't do very well, but it is what it is. I was just happy to talk about Fallout because I'm really excited for season 2 in December. Even to say the past unboxings that I did, like the Thunderbolts ones, I was really pumped to make those. I thought it's just so hit me recently where I just got burnt out, and I was like, I got to the point where I was like, I had the Gamerverse 2 packs, or the Omega Red and War Machine and She-Hulk, and I was just sitting there, and it was weeks after, and I was like, I don't feel like doing videos on these. I just kind of just want to open them. And I was like, and my excitement just fell off. I was like, I don't feel excited for these anymore. I have them, but like, I think I waited too long. So I just want to reevaluate things and just be excited, you know what I mean? And when I'm excited about something, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just that's the right way to make something when you're excited about something. Not just to put out content, but just because you want to share something, you're excited to make something. And I think when you get into the mind of being a YouTuber after a while, it turns into feeling like you need to post something when it's like in reality you don't need to. JJ, you said, I hope we get 2-pack reveal of Comic Wasp and Yellow Jacket Hank Pym. That would be cool. I would like a comic. I mean, honest to God, I've been wanting like a more like a new updated Ant-Man Wasp. I really want a new updated Ant-Man and the Wasp. So if they want to make those, especially because I need them for my Avengers, my comic Avengers shelf, I would love that. So I'm right with you though, JJ, on that one. I would really want I mean, Yellow Jacket would be cool. I like a Yellow Jacket Hank Pym would be cool, but I want like an Ant-Man and the Wasp like reissued new comic like figs. I want like them to be updated because I don't remember the last time we had an updated Wasp, and I don't remember the last time we had an updated Ant-Man. I would like them to make them. So, we're family, man. We will always listen to you with any problems. I appreciate it. Seriously, thank you. Thank you. Crimson, wait a second. Crimson, you said something. I want to go back real quick. W supervised with the dono. Yeah, seriously, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. That's my second dono, too. So, I appreciate you, bro. You're my second donation. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Zach, did you hear Jackie Chan? Yes, Marvel, I did hear. Jackie Chan is, yeah, I did hear about that. Doing the stunt work for Spider-Man. I know, it was crazy. I did hear about that. That was so cool. So cool to hear that. So cool. I can't wait. The fight choreography is going to be next level. Next level. Oh, yeah. Have you got Hercules for your Avengers? I have not. Is Hercules a member of the Avengers? Let me know. I didn't know that. That's actually cool. I did not know Hercules was a member of the Avengers team. What Avengers? Like OG Avengers, or I might buy him if he is. I might do it. I have come across the Hercules figure before. Also, I need an updated Iceman and Jim Lee comic Cyclops 90s. That would be an updated. I mean, I've always wanted to get an Iceman. If they did come out with an Iceman, I'd probably buy it. That'd be cool. The chat is flying. Sorry guys, let me go back a bit. I want comic Black Knight. That would be cool. That would be cool, Jamiggy. Spider-Man about to move like Bruce Lee in the movie. 100% move. We really could be getting the best Spider-Man action. Oh, 100%. Action on film here. Pretty wild to think about. 100%. It's insane. It's so cool. In some comics, Hercules. Okay, I did not know that. Okay. It might be some of the best choreography we've ever gotten in the MCU. Marvel, you could be right. I think with Spider-Man, yes. He fights Thor a lot. I know that. Yeah, I knew that. I did not know he was a part of the Avengers, though, in some issues. That's actually cool. Hercules and Thor are bigger rivals than Thor and Hulk. Yeah, I did know that. Simu said that same team did work on Shang-Chi. Oh, I did know that. Okay, so I did know this Jackie stunt team did Shang-Chi. I just didn't know that he was heavily involved. I didn't think he was heavily involved though in Shang-Chi. They made it sound like he's gonna be heavily involved in the stunt choreography in Brand New Day, which I hope so, because Jackie's done some crazy cool stunts before in terms of fighting. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. If he's actually hands-on, so here for it. He also fights the Hulk. I didn't know that. That's actually cool. 70s Avengers classic. Okay, cool. Same with Black Knight. Okay, I think I did know Black Knight at one point was a part of the Avengers. I think I did know that. 1967, he joined the Avengers. Okay, dude, Jamigi, I love that you know this. It's just so cool, bro. You read more comics than I do. Like I said, it's very rare I get to actually sit down and read. Every now and then I do like to go to like Comics Explained or like YouTubers and kind of like watch some comic vids. I haven't done it in a while, but I'm so glad you know this. It's so cool. So I love how if I have any question, I can count on you. I really appreciate it, bro. Thank you. But yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you. Seriously, you guys are the best, and I always love letting you guys know that. But I'm truly, I'm so grateful. I have you guys. I have this family here. I mean, you guys are family. This is a second family for me, and so you know, I really. I say it all the time, but I really do love and appreciate you guys truly, and you guys always show up, and you guys always support me, and truly means the world. Literally, you guys always show up, and I'm so grateful for that. You know what I mean? I've the best community on YouTube. I'm telling you, best community out there. Chest out too when I say that. Best community out on YouTube. Truly, it's the best. I kind of want to watch this. I just don't know how long it is. Lies collectors tell themselves. How toys broke collecting without us realizing. I don't know if I've ever watched this, dude. I don't think so. Why most collectors are miserable and don't even know it. Okay, well, that's interesting. I wouldn't say that, but like... But in a way, yeah. It's like when you collect a lot and you don't open things, you can feel like it's... Yeah, I get that a little bit. I kind of want to watch this. Do you guys want to watch this? Let me know. Black Knight was also an Iron Man villain. His uncle was in the Masters of Evil. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. It definitely seems like there's a lot of burnout. Yeah. Yeah. Do we want to watch this? I'll leave it up to you guys. There's probably some other things. What's the video? Okay, so... Zbiggy, I thought he first appeared in 1965. Okay. So there's lies collectors tell themselves. There is how toys broke collecting without us realizing. These are interesting topics. Why most collectors are miserable and don't even know it. I don't know if I want to watch this. Because it's like, I'm not like... It depends on what topics he talks about. If he's talking about how like when we collect so much and we don't get a chance to unbox things, it can feel like... That I can get. But like, if he's saying that like... Because I don't feel miserable when I collect. Like, I love collecting figures. I love having them. So, I don't know. It depends on what he's talking about in this video, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Let me... You know what I actually want to do? Let's go to YouTube. I actually just want to see if there's anything we can find right now in terms of what people are talking about on Marvel Legends. I'm just curious because I haven't just searched up Marvel. Okay. Wait, someone actually has this already? Yo, okay. Zach, you're like another big brother to me. I love you and your content will be in chat box no matter what. I could be in a cage over a volcano and still join your stream. I love you, bro. I love you for that. Thank you so much. That's so nice that you said that. Thank you so much, truly, bro. That's legit. Thank you. His recent vid is the good one. I kind of want to watch this too because I didn't even know these were out. I didn't even know that these figures are out, so that's actually crazy. Did you guys know that some of the X-Men 97 figures, like some people are getting them already? I didn't even know that. I mean, I'm totally down to watch that because this would be interesting. I do want to know how good this Emma Frost is. We could watch this, but we'll watch the thing. No, Jimmy suggested. I am curious to know what that dude has to say. So let's actually watch that real quick because I'm curious.
When people talk about music a lot,
is it this one? His first video? Is this? Lies collectors tell themselves. This was 4 days ago. I always feel bad when I go swimming when your chill stream starts. Don't feel bad. that's the thing I love is that that's the thing I really love is that my live streams save. Like you can watch the playback. Like don't feel bad. And this is the thing I always want you guys to know. Even when you stop in for a minute, or even if you can't stop in, you guys do have lives. And I expect you guys to live them and kind of, you know, be in the moment, do something fun. If you can't be in the stream, that's completely fine. I know you guys would be here if you could, and you can always watch the playback. And I love even, don't be afraid to, like, if you guys can't make a stream, you guys can still talk in the stream. Like, say something in the comment section of the stream. If we talk about certain topics, let me know your thoughts. I make it my duty, and I love doing this. I always love responding. That is the one thing you guys know about me. I always make it a priority to respond anytime someone makes a comment on anything. I love talking. I love it. That's why I think I like doing the streams, because I'm actually able to talk to you guys, like literally talk to you guys. So I love it. I love responding to comments. So even if you can't make a stream, watch the playback whenever you get a chance. And if you see something in the playback you want to talk about, we could talk about it. I'm always willing to talk about it, you know what I mean, in the playback. No, I haven't seen anything about the X-Men 97 figures yet being out. Yeah, I haven't either, so seeing someone have them is actually, like, wild. This dude goes deep into collecting. Oh, does he? Okay. Is it the first one? Is this? The one that was, like, 4 days ago?
Here.
Okay, there's ads. I might... What's this dude's name? Because I can look this dude up on YouTube without the ads. Let me look this person up. CLEVA. Yes, okay. Is it Tours? No, I don't think that's it. Is that it? Kaliva's Multiverse? That's interesting. Oh, okay. All right. So that way we have no ads, so we don't have to deal with the ads. Thank you so much, Jamigi. Thank you for like sending it to me, bro. I really, really appreciate it. I'm actually gonna watch this. We can watch this one like right now. Streams are infinitely more fun and interactive, whether it be those SDC reveals or watch parties. There's something really fun about those. It's the fact I feel like I'm actually connecting, and I'm actually like talking to you guys. I love like answering comments or like responding to comments, but it's something really special of me feeling like I'm actually like with you guys, talking with you. It's just something really, really special. I just really, really, really love it. You know what I mean? It's great. It's something I would picture we would do if like we all lived like right down the street from one another. We would all get together and just talk, like have like a group talk, or you know, hang out or something. It feels like that, so I like it. We can watch this. I think it's this one, right, Jimmy?
Admit it, but every collector lies to themselves. Not just once in a while either. I'm talking like every day. And I'm not pointing fingers either, because I've told these lies too. We all have. I'm talking about the little phrases that we repeat to ourselves to justify our habits, to make us feel like we're actually in control, when in actuality, those are the exact things that are keeping us stuck. So today, let's put those things in the open, because if we can face these lies, we can start collecting with more honesty, more joy, and less regret. And look, none of this is about shame. It's about awareness, because awareness is freedom for collectors. Once you see the pattern,
bro.
you get to pick the path, and choosing the path. Now that's how we start collecting with intention. Stick around. This is the last one. You've said it and I've said it. This is the last figure I need. After this, I'm done. I'm good to go. I'm out the game. But the truth is, there's always another one. A new reveal on a live stream. A new pre-order on a website. A new wave with some characters or some costumes that we all just happen to forget about. And now, all of a sudden, we just gotta have this one. The very moment that we say, this is our last, we're already scrolling for the next one. Just to make sure. And the funny part is, we don't even believe ourselves when we say that. We know it's not the last one. The thing is, though, saying it out loud makes us feel like we're in control. It's like we're drawing some type of line in the sand. The only problem is that goalpost keeps moving and no one's even pressuring us. We do it all by ourselves. If you've ever said, this is the last one, and then you woke up with a brand new cart in the morning, you're not alone. It's normal. Algorithms are designed to find your weak spot. Live streams are scheduled to catch you right before payday. It's not that we lack discipline. It's that the game is designed to keep moving the finish line. This is my investment. So this one right here is gonna hit hard for some people. How many times have we justified a purchase to ourselves by saying, at least it's an investment? The reality of the matter is that most figures are not an investment. Sure, of course, there are always going to be those outlier figures that go up in value. Some Toy Biz figures like Pit are still holding their value until this day. Imports and exclusives have a good chance of having their price jack up. But even then, you got to have a keen eye and a little bit of luck on your side. There's also a window of opportunity too, so you also have to keep that in mind. If your goal is to buy figures as an investment to sell them later, then your timing for that is when the market dictates, and not when you decide to let go of your figures or your collection. You do understand that.
I will say this. I never buy figures with the intent of selling them down the line. I never do that. I know there are people out there that literally will buy certain figures because they know that they could resell them for a lot. That's called scalping. Or, you know, yeah, mainly that's what scalping is. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what's up, hero? Yo, what's up, QT? Nice to see you. But yeah, that's what scalping is. When you buy figures and you're kind of like thinking about, oh, what could I get for this if I sell it? Like, that's sort of what scalping is. You know what I mean? Like, because you're getting ready to resell it, but sell it for a higher price. Like, yeah, I don't do that. Like, I don't get figures unless I know I'm keeping them. You know what I mean?
So what am I talking about? Let's use a modern example to break this point in. Dragon Man has been the OG grail for a lot of collectors, and his price has been sky high for the longest. Over a decade. That's a long time, and it's really a lot longer than most figures. There was a time when you can get a few $100s for that figure, open. If your goal was to buy Dragon Man and flip him for the most amount of money that you can get, then you could have done that. But that was on his time. Not when you want to sell your collection before you retire. And why is that? Because you don't own the market. And all it takes is for Hasbro to wake up one day and say, maybe we should put out a Dragon Man. That's it. That's all it takes. And watch how fast you go from having a figure that you had collectors fighting over to having a figure that now you have to convince somebody to take off your hands.
Like,
your
it takes the
window is
fun
over.
out of collecting when
Yesterday's
people
price
do that.
is not
It
today's
just ruins
price.
it. Because
Yesterday's
someone actually
price
wants that figure. You know what I
It's
mean?
not today's price.
Another example could be the X-Men 97 Rogue. There was a time when she was hot. I mean, she was going for over $100 if you couldn't pick her up in the store. That was that. And you already knew what time it was when it came to Rogue. If you had
I did that. I bought a Rogue for $100. You guys know that. It was at Steel City Con. I was looking for her. I was on the hunt for her. I could not find her for the life of me. I was praying. Fingers crossed that I found her. Dude wanted like 100 and something for her. I got him to go down to just 100. Only time I've ever done it. I don't regret it either. I actually, and as you guys know, they did a re-release of Rogue. I have her on card up there.
a Rogue and you wanted to sell her, that was the time. Not in a few years when you feel like it. You fast forward a quick 18 months or something like that, and now they re-released Rogue, and you not getting that price that you were seeing a few months ago.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
We could do this all day, but that's what it comes down to when you're collecting as an investment. I don't really believe in that myself, and I never think to myself, what can I get back when I'm buying a figure? Once I pick something up in my brain,
I'm thinking
it's
the same
stuck with
way.
me forever. I do believe that there can be such things as investment pieces. And when I say that, what I mean to say is that you already know that picking them up on your part is going to be an investment. He's not going to be some fly-by-night figure, and you're probably going to have to go out of your way to get him. That I believe in. But for the most part, figures are like cars. We buy them for the love, and if we treat them right, at the end, we might get a little bit something back. But that car, And those figures started depreciating the minute you picked them up. I'm not anti-resale. I'm anti-delusion. If you love the chase, cool. But call it what it is. You're buying and selling in a moving market. That's a hustle, not a retirement plan. And a hustle takes time, research, storage, shipping, fees. Love the hobby first and let the market be a bonus, not the backbone. I need the full set. Ah man, this one might slap. The completionist lie. Some of us convince ourselves that if we don't get every figure in a wave, then somehow our collection is incomplete. Even when the characters that we're talking about are the characters that we don't even care about. Even when we don't have room for them in our displays or our shelves. Even when the only reason that we're buying it in the first place is for a Build-A-Figure piece or for an accessory that we just have to have. You think that
I've
goes
never
over
done
toy
it.
companies' heads? That's the
I don't
reason
get
they
figures
design
I don't
waves
wanna
the way
get.
that they do.
Even if they're
Especially
Build-A-Figure stuff,
Hasbro,
I
to
don't do
make
it.
us feel like we're missing something if we don't go all out and pick everything up. But the truth of the matter is this: a set isn't complete when you own every figure on the back of the card. Your set is complete when you own all of the figures that actually mean something to you and it actually makes sense. That's when you know that something is complete. Completion is personal. For me, complete might be the one perfect shelf that tells a story. For you, it might be every single Spider-Man variant that filled your childhood. That's the point. You make your rules, because best believe this: if you don't make your own rules, those pictures in the back of the card will start to make them for you. I'll display it later. So this one right here might be the most relatable for people who've been collecting for a while now. How many unopened boxes do you have right now? Be honest. I can tell you that just a few months ago, it took a whole weekend to empty out this closet right here because I used to save the boxes for each and every one of my figures. It really got to the point that I couldn't save any more boxes. That was it. I was the Tetris master. Every inch was accounted for. So I let everything go and I threw away almost every single box. I was like super hyped. I actually had like a closet again and I could put things like on the shelves and stuff. You ask me where I'm at today and that closet is damn near filled right back up. Except this time, we're not talking about empty boxes. I literally have like half a closet full of unopened action figures that I've been racking up ever since I emptied out the closet. The worst part is it's not even that I don't have the time. The truth of the matter is I have no plans on even opening them anytime soon. I have some type of vague plan in my brain for like 2 shelves.
I see, this is the thing. And Jamiki, this is actually a good video. I actually really do like it. Shout out to you for sending this to me. But I don't get figures. It's very rare. I can't say I don't do it because it's very, very rare. But I don't get figures. A lot of the time, it's very rare, like I said. I don't get figures just to keep on card. It's very rare that I ever do it. I've only done it twice. Ever. I've done it for the Secret Wars Cap, because I love Captain America, and I love that figure, and I think it's the ideal Captain America figure. Until we get that, of course, 2-pack, where it's the Game Reverse Cap and Blue Venom. I think that might be the ideal Captain America. I won't leave that on card, though. I'm going to take it out. And then the Rogue. The Rogue was the first time ever I had a struggle trying to find a figure. Ever. That was the first time ever, and that was a sought-after figure, and I said to myself, if they ever re-released that figure, I would keep it on card. They re-released Rogue for X-Men 97. I found her, kept her on card. I have one on the shelf. That's the only time I've ever done it. I don't understand why people go out of their way to buy doubles. One to keep on card, one to keep on the shelf. People do it too often where I'm like, why are you doing that? It's every now and then I could see, I do it when I think it's acceptable. Because I think about other people too. Like, what if someone else wants one, like, and I'm taking it, they can't get it. You know, I'm thinking logically and thinking, why would I need it? You know what I mean? So I've only ever done it like twice, and I think I have some pretty good reasons why I've done it. But I don't do that. I don't keep figures on card.
Those are figures that I can't even fully explain right now. I keep telling myself that when it plays out, it's all gonna make sense. But whatever, we'll see what happens. We tell ourselves, I'll pose it later. I'll display it when I have the time.
Speaking facts,
but
not
most
gonna
of the
lie.
time,
Yeah, Crimson.
later never really comes. Weeks turn into months, and cute little piles turn into backlogs. And that's when collecting really stops being about enjoying figures, and it really just starts being about owning them. The truth really is, if we don't take the time to enjoy what it is that we already have,
That's what I was talking
then
about.
no new figure is ever gonna fix that. Pick one unopened figure that you have, open it, pose it, take a photo, display it, post it, or don't post it, but give yourself 5 minutes to enjoy it, because 5 minutes repeated over time beats 5 months of unopened boxes every time.
Yeah.
I can quit
That's-
anytime.
he's
Another
speaking
form of
facts
denial,
for
and one
that.
of the biggest
Yeah.
examples. It might not be for everybody, but it definitely is for somebody. And most of us know this guy. A lot of us might say, I'm in control. I can stop whenever I want. We could look at some common things like running out of space and still trying to squeeze something in, or the pre-orders that we have stacked up for the next few months, despite that being the case.
Marvel, you said the only 2 Marvel Legends I have hung up is the ones I got 2 of. I have Doctor Strange from Multiverse of Madness hung up, and Sam from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because I got 2 of both from a wave. Okay, that's dope. See, you get it. Is that, you know, every now and then it's okay to have doubles, but like when people do it all the time, I know why they're doing it. They're doing it because they want to sell one eventually. Or, you know, it's just they've gotten into the habit, so they're doing it with every single figure, which isn't good. But I agree with what he's saying, though, is that even if you're not going to post a video, you should still take a figure out, don't let it sit there, unbox it, play with it, take a picture if you want to take a picture, post it on Insta, or make a video of you posing the figure, or a video of you showing off your figure, and post it or don't post it. Just kind of get a moment to appreciate the figure. That's what I haven't really been doing. I've been getting a figure, letting it sit for months, or not months, but letting it sit for like a couple of weeks, finally getting into it because I said, oh, I'm going to wait to do a video when I ever have the time, and then I don't end up doing the video because I don't feel passionate enough to do the video about it, because I feel, you know, burnt out, and I just, by the time I get to it, I'm not excited about unboxing the figure and making a video, and I'm just not, my excitement for when I first got the figure, but I told myself I wanted to wait to unbox it, isn't there anymore. So it's like, I just put it up and it's there. It's like he said, it's just collecting. It's not like you're, you know what I mean? It's just like you're collecting at that point and you're not really appreciating what's coming in. I'm agreeing with a lot of the things he is saying in like volumes, because it's like I can connect to some of it, but a lot of the things that I feel like I don't have really an issue with.
I think that goes with the territory once
But
you've
he's speaking
invested a certain
facts,
amount of
though.
years
Like, this
into
is
this
all
hobby.
things
But I
people
want
go
to take this a
through.
little bit deeper. I'm big into healthy collecting habits, so I have to bring up the fact that there are a whole lot of collectors that go into real debt behind collecting. There's a lot of collectors who right now have their credit cards maxed out, trying to pick up everything and not being fiscally responsible. For every one of us that knows where we stand, there are 5 more of us who really can't make decisions and have turned everything into Pokemon. Trying to catch them all can have you in a bad place, and you have to keep that in mind. I don't think that makes collecting bad, and I don't think that makes us bad, but it does mean that we should stop telling ourselves that this hobby is as casual as we would like it to be, because when we call something just a hobby, but it eats our time, our money, and our space, that's not really just casual anymore. That's a lifestyle. If this hobby ever starts costing you peace, it's okay to press pause. Curate your pace the way you curate your shelf. Slow collecting is still collecting, and sometimes it's also better collecting. These lies aren't unique to me.
You know what's messed up? And again, I blame scalpers, and I blame Hasbro for this. Is that what he said? It's okay to hit pause. A lot of the times you can't afford to hit pause because people love to scalp, which means things sell out, and if you hit pause and you don't get it right away, it's going to go up in price or it's going to sell out. So, and that's via Hasbro. How can something sell out when you're the company that's making it? Like, you know people are going to buy it. Why would you make a limited quantity? You know people are going to buy it. Or, if it does sell out, put more back in stock. Why are you making it why are you making it sold out for months or a year until you get more in? You're making your consumer go to somebody else and they're going to charge your consumer more to get that product, and you're not even necessarily technically getting the money. You could be making more if you would make more instead of making people buy from people that are ruining the figure collecting hobby. Like, that's the way I'm seeing it, and I talked to Troy about it. Like, it's you can't really hit pause. It's like it does. These scalpers make it where they don't allow you to. because you don't want to pay scalper prices. So it's kind of like you got to just keep going. Like, that's the thing, is that like when you want something, and that's the way I see it, is that if you really want something, it's that, trust me, I would like to wait on a lot of things, but it's like I can't do that because I know scalpers exist, and I know that like Hasbro likes to like make things sell out and not re-up it in the next like week or 2 weeks or 3. Like, they don't, sometimes it's months, sometimes it's years. Like, it's just, they're making it very hard. And you'd think that they would be doing the opposite and helping out the consumer, helping out the customer, so that way they keep their figure hobby, they still keep it continuing. In a way, it's a double-edged sword, because they know that by doing this, they know that they're forcing the customer to buy it because of the fact of them selling it, saying it's sold out, and also the fear of having to pay more from a scalper. So it is a double-edged sword. And this is the company kind of in a way being greedy, and kind of not like letting people like not get something for a minute and then maybe choosing to get it down the line. It's like, it's really like a double-edged sword, and it does suck. And that's why sometimes I don't get mad when like Pulse streams are kind of like meh. It helps me out a lot, because I think to myself, if they keep bombarding like things that I actually want, it's kind of like, when do I get a minute to kind of just take a beat for a minute and kind of go do other things that I want to go do? See what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes I wish that Marvel Legends would kind of take a break, maybe for like a month, 2 months, and then come back. It gives people enough time to stack bread or go do something else. It feels very much so that they're just dropping things like 24/7, because I feel like that's what they've been doing this year. They've been really consistently dropping stuff. Now, I will say, these past 2 months, I haven't had any Marvel Legends I need to buy. I will say that. But in October, I'm cooked, because in the beginning of October, we have a lot of stuff coming. That's one. The whole financial part of it is tough as well. Yeah, that's 100% right, Marvel. 100%. The whole financial part is tough. It is tough. So that's why I always tell you guys, like, if you want, you know what I mean, like, just save up your money, put some money away, because you never know what Hasbro is going to announce. I'm even trying to do that myself. I have to actually like start stacking my bread up for October, because in the beginning of October, there's a ton of things I got coming out. Practically the whole X-Men 97 wave is coming out in the beginning of October. It said November, now it's getting moved to October. November. I'm probably spending about $200 maybe to $300 in November. October alone, I'm spending about almost $200, I believe. So yeah, that's why bread stacking needs to be, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. But it's things that I want to get because I like what I'm seeing. But that's the thing, is that hobbies can be expensive. You know what I mean? Even healthy hobbies can be expensive. Because I can say no to things I don't want. A lot of people can't say no to if it's about to build a figure wave. A lot of people can't say no because they want to build something, or they want to be a completionist. I would not want to be that, because I can only imagine how much. That's why I'm glad they're not doing sort of build-a-figure waves anymore, because I couldn't stand that. Sometimes I'd be like, oh great, I have to do all this because I want to get this thing. It was very rare though. When I wanted to do a build-a-figure wave, I actually got all the characters, because I was thinking like, I don't like any of that stuff. It's not worth me spending all this to build one character I do like when I have all these other characters I don't care for. It just wasn't worth it to me. Even with full waves, sometimes I'm like, I don't need any of these ones. I'm not a completionist. I just want to get the ones I do like. You know what I mean? I feel they've been rushing it a bit too much. I agree, Crimson. I completely agree. I just gonna get Emma Frost. Yeah, I mean, Emma Frost. See, I don't know. I'm stuck, because it's like, I want to get Emma Frost. I really want to get Morph. I don't have a Morph. I want that Morph. Logan, I feel like I could take it or leave it, and also Roberto. I feel like I'm iffy on those now. I'm really feeling like canceling those, because I feel like I really don't need them, and I feel like I'd rather wait and then see if they go down in price. So yeah, Roberto and Logan might get the axe. They might get the axe, because I feel like I really don't need them, and I'm also thinking that maybe even Cable might get it too. I like the Cable, but I already have the Marvel vs. Capcom Cable. A part of me feels like I don't even need the Cable, to be honest. Gotta go, but I'll be there for the Friday stream. Okay, thank you, QT. I appreciate you, bro. Have a good night. I hate hostage packs. Yeah. Is that a hostage pack? Is that what people call them? And morph. I want to get the morph bad. Like that's the one I want the most from that wave. All the price increases, yes. And the amount of figures is really tough to keep up with. You said it. You said it.
Me, and they aren't unique to you. They're baked into collecting culture. But once we see them for what they are, we can collect differently. Not perfectly, because there's no such thing as that. Just differently. With more honesty, more joy, and maybe a little less regret. So let me ask you, which one of these lies have you told yourself? Or did I miss one? Drop it in the comments because I know there have to be more out there. And if we're brave enough to admit it, maybe we can all stop lying to ourselves. Together. Collecting doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be honest. Until next time.
I like this dude. I really do like this dude. Thank you, Jamegi, for sending me this dude. I like him. He's cool. Shout out to is it Calivia's Multiverse? Caliva's Multiverse or Calvia's Is it I can't pronounce this dude's name. Shout out to you though. I don't want to butcher your name. Maybe I said it right the first time. I don't know, but this dude's cool. I'm actually gonna subscribe. He's actually really, really cool. Did I put all notifications on? Cool. I like this guy. Yeah, I do. I really, really do. I like how he's very genuine, and he doesn't seem like he's rude either. He seems cool. I do like him. I like the vibe. I also like the video format too. It's pretty cool. We should watch stop motion. I was actually about to say, guys, I'm actually about to get off. I started the live at 6. It's also 8:18. We've been live for pretty much about 3 hours, essentially. Yeah, I think I'm going to get off for now, just because it is getting late, and I do got to get some other things done. Like, I actually have to go home, and I do have to probably go home and clean and help my parents and go do something. I am glad, though, that I kind of, said that could be done later. Let me go get this, do something for me for once and kind of, like, hold off on the cleaning, but I do got to get it done. And I might come back down to my sister's and maybe, like, do some recording for Patreon. So, yeah, but guys, expect Tuesday streams. Tuesday streams are now going to be a thing. And expect also Friday streams to keep going. We have a chill stream this Friday at 8 p.m. EST, so stay tuned for that. Next Tuesday, we have also the Pulse stream at 11 a.m. EST. I got to call off work so that way I can cover that because I do want to cover that. I don't know. I guess not necessarily call off, but like postpone work to a different day. I have the benefit of I am actually able to do that, which is nice. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that on Tuesday, so stay tuned for that as well. But I do like the fact that we're doing more streams. I feel happy about it, and I'm so glad that I got it off my chest of kind of talking to you guys and kind of reevaluating some things and kind of taking some time for myself a bit from like videos and actually just doing live streams kind of for a minute and kind of like until I kind of feel a little bit more passionate about making some videos and kind of doing some things. You know what I mean? But I appreciate everybody in here. Especially everybody that had kind words to say. Truly, truly means the world. I love you guys. Like I said, this is a family, and I hope you guys have a nice night, and I hope you guys have a nice week. You said, then see you Friday. Of course, yes, definitely see you Friday. Have a great night, bro. See you on Friday. 100%. Thank you, Marvel. I really, really appreciate it. There's other videos I sent a while ago. I'll check them out. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. Yeah, man. We'll see you on Friday. Of course, yes, Crimson. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. As always, I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys this Friday for our next chill stream. Peace.